Hey, what's up, you beautiful freak of nature? I am JL and welcome to my channel. If we're meeting again, well, welcome back. And if you are here for the first time, well, welcome to this channel where it's all about love, creativity, supporting each other in our journeys, being ourselves, and embracing our inner freak and no judgment. Today, I'll be continuing my journey to learning how to do my own makeup. And in today's video, I'm going to be learning the art of contouring, or at least trying to learn. I know I look like a hot mess because all I have is foundation. I worked on that on my last video, so I'll leave the link down below so you can check that out. It was a bit of a mess, but I got through. With contouring, I'll be working on those parts of myself that I would like to bring out and maybe those that not so much. Oh yeah, and if you want to get your hands on one of these brush holders, which I created for myself, it has my logo and it says embrace your freak, and I made a few to give away. Just make sure you keep on watching and I'll let you know how you can grab one. The brushes are not included, by the way. Look, I'm a freak. Alright, so using makeup contouring, I'll be trying to reshape my face by refining, if that's the right word to use, some of my face features like my cheekbones, maybe give myself a little nose surgery and try to tuck in this double chin to make it seem like I haven't had a cheeseburger in a couple of years, which let me tell you, in the middle of this quarantine, I need some help. So, oh yeah, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so by clicking on the subscribe button, and don't forget to ring my bell so YouTube can let you know whenever I upload new content. And disclaimer, this is not a tutorial because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna practice what I've been learning. And yeah, so basically what I understand with contouring is that it's supposed to give you the illusion that your face is shaped a certain way by accentuating the natural shadows of your face using darker shades of makeup, which will make those parts of your face that you want to hide look a little bit more inward, and then using the lighter shades of makeup to highlight those parts of you that you want to bring out. Am I right? Well, if you know about this stuff, just leave me a comment down below and let me know if I'm on the right track, because I'm just learning. But be nice, because I'm sensitive. Alright, so for the dark parts of the face, I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Deep. For the lighter parts of the face, I'm going to be using this 24-hour MAC Studio Fix Concealer in the shade B58. To set everything afterwards, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, which a lot of people say it's an amazing powder, so I want to try that. On the first video, I used the MAC powder to set the face. I don't know if I put too much or what the heck happened, but I wasn't really happy. I do have a lot of texture on my skin, so my goal is to make it look smooth. And also to bring everything together, I'm going to be bronzing the face with the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. A lot of people say this Hoola bronzer is awesome, so I'm looking forward to trying that as well. So, oh my god, I sound like I know what I'm doing. I feel like Patrick Star, like if I know what the heck I'm doing and I don't. So, okay, so where do I start? Okay, let's go with the dark shade. So I think my face is more on the round side. I don't know. What do you think? I'm a bit confused, and especially now after this whole quarantine thing. Yeah, exactly. The goal here is to make my face look a bit more thin. So the shadows on our face are usually around here. Just imagine when you go to the beach, what are the parts on your face that get the most tan? And that's where you'll find your shadows. So since my face is a bit more round, I'm gonna go ahead with the darker shades, and I'm gonna try to elongate my face by going this way with the darker shade, because if I go this way and create the lines going this way, it's gonna make my face look a little bit wider, and I don't want that because I don't need that right now. Am I right? I guess we'll figure that out. You know what? Contouring reminds me a lot of what I've been working on in my life for the past few years. I've been trying to create the life I truly desire by reshaping the way I view myself, the way I view the world, life, my feelings, my actions, and not from a place of illusion like contouring does to our face, but from a place of self-awareness and authentic power. Alright, so I'm going to start with highlighting the parts that I want to bring forward. Like I said, I've already applied foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my forehead right here. Oh my god, here we go. I'm gonna apply it right here. I want to highlight that. Oh yeah, under the eyes. So we go in here. I don't know if I'm applying too much. I don't even know if this is the right shade. It looks kind of yellow, but anyway, let's try that. I'm gonna go in here. I don't know if I'm putting a lot. I see people putting a lot, so for this thing right here, I'm gonna put a lot. What else do I want to highlight? I want to put it right here. I see them highlight here. Let's bring the chin. I don't know. And maybe here. Why not? Let's just put it here. I went up for looking at the monitor. Anyway, okay. So I'm ready. I'm ready to blend this baby. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be using the Real Technique sponge, which I used today to apply my foundation to see if that makes any difference. Last time I used a brush because I'm trying to find the best tools to make my skin look a bit more smooth. So wish me luck. Bringing out the parts of us that we like is the easy part, I think. We have no problem exposing them, bringing them out. For example, I like my eyes, so I have no problem making them pop out more, or being okay with that part of me that's more easygoing. But in the past, I have had a harder time with that part of my inner child that was not confident or felt shame for being who he was because of what others had told him or done to him. And physically, my nose, which I'm gonna try to make look a little more thinner. And this happens all the time in our lives. We see the beauty in certain things within us, or in the things that we are proud of, or in the good experiences in our lives, but not so much in the not so good ones. We embrace the things we are okay with, we highlight them, and at times we even create an illusionary identity around them. But that's another video. So let me ask you, what are the parts of you that you have no problem sharing with others or bringing out, you know? In my case, when it comes to my insecurities, I've had a harder time, you know, expressing them or actually accepting them, you know what I mean? So leave me a comment down below and let me know what are those parts of you that you feel like you have no problem bringing out and sharing, and maybe while you're at it, think about those parts of you that maybe you have a harder time with and why, you know? If you feel comfortable, just leave me a comment down below. If not, just keep it to yourself. But these are important questions that we should ask ourselves, you know? But remember, no judgment here. Okay, let me see. Oh my God, I look dead. So I think it's time to go ahead and use a dark shade. I'm gonna apply it here. I'm gonna apply it around here and right here. Like I said, I'm gonna go downward to make my face look elongated. So I'm gonna start by going right here. Oh, okay. Let's do it around the forehead. I've seen them do this. I don't know if I'm putting too much. Then let's create like a new jawline right here. I don't know if this shade works or not, but we're gonna try it just like we're trying everything else. Let's make this baby disappear. Let's just put a lot right here. Let's go under the knife right there. Later I'm gonna contour my nose because like I said, I feel like I have a wider nose. I want to make it a little bit more pointy, but we'll do that after. Let me just focus on this part because I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Time to blend, time to blend, time to blend. In contouring, it's all about going deep into the natural shadows of our face with makeup and blending it to find a nice transition between the shades, you know, to help us disguise those things that we're not a big fan of, like our wider nose, our chubby cheeks, or a double chin. And in the world of makeup, I'm learning that that's how you do it. But in my personal life, let me tell you, I've learned and I'm still learning that on the face of our personal lives, we also have shadows, which I like to call my passive aggressive inner shadows. These shadows, compared to the ones in makeup contouring, won't actually have the same effect in our lives. We create more shadows on our face to create the illusion that some things are not there or that they're better than what they actually are, you know, to make us look better and feel better about ourselves. But with passive aggressive inner shadows, we can't really do that. If we don't take the time to recognize them and really work on them, then we usually create the illusion that we are okay or pretend that the chaos they create in our lives is not there. You know, we cover them up with another kind of makeup, you know, personality, with distractions like shopping, sex, drugs, relationships, food, or whatever it is. Oh my God, I look like a burnt pancake. Good, bad, maybe, so-so. We're getting there. Not really. Did I just lose 20 pounds? Let's contour the nose. Let's give myself some nose surgery. This is a mess. I have highlighter here and I'm gonna contour right here. Okay, so look at my nose. The before and after. Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna go ahead and try to contour my nose. Let's see if I can do this. There. Oh no, I think I put too much. Why do I always put too much? But okay, let's blend this. By accentuating the shadows on the side of my nose, I'm going to try to make it seem a bit more pointy and thinner, even though it's not. Unless, of course, I go under the knife and get a new nose, but I'm not doing that. I've learned to accept it, appreciate it, and it helps me breathe just fine. But you know, our inner shadows won't really make us look better or feel better unless we really take the time to pinpoint them, bring them out, really embrace them, and take the time to heal them. And not from a place of illusion, pretending things are not there like we do in contouring. When we truly embrace them, We understand what they're trying to teach us, and if we take conscious action towards healing them, they won't be there controlling our lives from a subconscious control room. And really, we cannot afford to live our lives allowing these shadows to manipulate our choices, our actions for the rest of our lives. I mean, if we want to live a life filled with love, with self love, with peace, with joy. I don't know how this looks. I don't know if I make my nose look better or worse, but this is what I got so far. And the monitor, I can't really tell. I guess I'll check it out when I edit this, but this is what I got. So our passive aggressive shadows are those parts of us that we don't like to talk about, that we hide from ourselves and from others. Those are the things that we are not proud of, things that bring us fear, bad habits, things that people have told us that we actually believed, you know, our traumas, our experiences that we haven't processed or that we haven't forgiven, or things that we haven't even accepted. It's all of those past experiences that rule our lives from a subconscious level, and that most of the time we're not even aware that they're actually there. And we see them as something bad, and we rather just push them aside and choose not to embrace them because of fear, because of shame, because of anger, because of guilt, or whatever the reason may be. But they will always be there controlling us with their passive aggressive subliminal guidance until we go within and dive back into our wisdom and shine light on them to transform them into love, into our personal power. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and set this, and hopefully this looks good. I'll check it out when I edit it. If we don't focus on our inner shadows, just like we do in makeup contouring, we won't be able to shape or reshape our lives like in a way we reshape our face. Not realizing the beauty and the power these inner shadows possess to help us heal, learn, and evolve can detour us from manifesting the life we truly desire and what we deserve. You know, a life filled with love, with joy, with inner peace. It can prevent us from manifesting our dreams by sabotaging ourselves, our relationships, our creativity, because the unattended passive aggressive inner shadows can hold us back because they keep us in bondage of the past. Our inner shadows are those wounded parts of us that need our love and crave our attention. And to heal them, we must first recognize them. Just like in contouring, first, we need to locate the natural shadows on our face before we begin that process. We also first need to recognize what are those passive aggressive inner shadows within us and embrace them and bring them out. And we do that through self-awareness and acceptance that they are there and that that's okay. Because then we can begin to reshape our lives by seeing what it is that they need from us. What are they trying to teach us? Just like we do with our face, what do we need more of? Is it more of the darker shade? Do we need to blend more? What do our inner shadows need from us? Is it more love, more compassion, more acceptance, more forgiveness, more gratitude? And third, the willingness to want to heal and the courage to do the work. Why? Because we know we are worthy of a better us and worthy of a better life. And just like in contouring, when we want to look better, even though it's time consuming and intimidating at times, just like it is for me because I'm just learning how to do this, we have to be open and we actually have to do the work. Alright, now to tie everything together and bring some warmth to the face, I'm going to go ahead and bronze with the Hula bronzer, and I'm going to use, I guess, this brush. Oh yeah, this brush that I got, it's a powder brush, and I got it at the pharmacy with a coupon, and it's from Joa? I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope I'm not butchering the name, so...
좋아.
Okay, let's get to bronzing. Let's bronze everywhere I contoured. But going back to what I was saying earlier about recognizing our shadows, I went through this realization a few years ago and I'm still working on it. Though it can be a bit scary to go there, it's definitely a life changer and much needed for a less heavier heart and a more empowered self. I had to realize and admit to myself that there was some work to be done, because I was out of balance, I wasn't happy, I was in a self-sabotage mode, and yeah, that's another video. But little by little, I've been doing this shadow work, hitting those parts of me that subconsciously were stopping me from creating the life I always wanted, which leads me to gratitude. Don't be ashamed of your shadows, try not to judge them. Instead, be grateful for them, for they are there to teach us about why we are the way we are and help us in our personal evolution to find who we really are and to find our empowered self. They can help us reshape our life to manifest the life we truly deserve and embrace those parts of you that cause you pain, depression, sadness, shame. Embrace them with love and compassion, with gratitude. They're building who you're becoming and they're trying to make you stronger, wiser. They're trying to raise your vibration. So those shadows are guidance, they are teachers. though you may not see a positive association with them right now, in the long run, you will see the light in them and how they can light up your path and open your heart to experience more love, more joy, and gratitude in your life. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and let's see how. Oh, quiet. Oh wow, it smells so good. I like it. Let's do one of these. This is supposed to make everything just sit and settle, I guess. I don't know if that's the right terminology. Settle down. So what do you think? Okay for the first time? I hope I did, but anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this and try to learn some more and practice some more. I am so grateful that you're here. I am so grateful that you kept me company throughout the video, and remember that you can always come back here so we can have a good time and maybe get into some cuckoo conversations like we did today. And oh yeah, and also if you want to get a hold of one of these, just make sure you leave me a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I will pick a winner by the end of the week. You can also follow me on all social media platforms at IamJailFreak. And I think that's about it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because you have no idea how much it will help me. And I'll see you next time on the next video. So be good, be safe, be pretty from the inside, and remember that it's not about me and it's not about you. It's about us. Namaste.